at you.
He's known for his country crooning,
Fall, go on and
a favorite Texas cowboy.
Good morning, guys. Y'all ready?
But on this chilly January morning in Hockley,
Your host, American country music star, Clay Walker.
Clay Walker is a cyclist.
Those of you who know that I live with MS every day.
The riders have come from all over.
I was diagnosed about 6 years ago. Our uncle has MS.
and the home of the brave.
To band against MS. 3 years after the release of his first single, Walker was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis.
When I was dealt that blow, I was devastated, being diagnosed with a debilitating disease.
That was 19 years ago.
It's harder for me to walk or run or than it is for a normal person. I mean, I've got to think about it.
From cycling at his BAMS ride to the stage, he's never let it put the brakes on his music career.
The stage for me is a sweet spot.
The wheels kept turning, and after a couple of medical trials, things changed.
Well, the old saying used to be, diagnose and adios. Now that spectrum has completely changed.
Whether fighting in Washington for better insurance coverage, talking to doctors about how the disease affects everyone differently, or making a phone call to a fan who has been diagnosed. Walker says he accepts the challenge of living with MS and being an ambassador.
I've always believed that if we find a cure for MS, it is going to open the door for all kinds of neurological disorders.
He's been relapse-free for 17 years, and recent advancements mean shots fewer times a week.
I was doing the math this morning, and that's 208 less shots for me. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Thank you so much.
At his BAMS ride,
Thank y'all.
he reaches out to every rider who comes by.
I've heard it said, to whom much is given, much is expected, and I just want to do my part.
But it's Walker
I love you.
who often ends up moved by them.
To see people who have MS and their families riding side by side, it makes me get a little bit emotional.
Walker has ridden in past BP-MS 150s. His BAMS ride, Band Against MS, has raised $2 million to date, and most of the money has stayed right here in Houston for MS research. Christine Dobbin, 13 Eyewitness News.